In the vast expanse of space, the human crew of an interstellar vessel embarked on a routine patrol mission. Little did they know that their journey would lead to an extraordinary encounter that would change the course of human-alien relations forever. As the ship's sensors swept the surrounding area, they picked up a faint distress signal emanating from a nearby sector. The crew, led by Mark, a seasoned space marine, immediately altered their course to investigate. As they approached the source of the signal, their advanced detection systems revealed a startling discovery, a life sign, weak but persistent, originating from what appeared to be the wreckage of an alien spacecraft. With a mix of excitement and caution, Mark and his team prepared to board the damaged vessel. They donned their protective suits and weapons, ready for any potential threats. As they entered the alien craft, the eerie silence was broken only by the sound of their own breathing and the occasional creak of metal. The team moved through the ship's winding corridors, their footsteps echoing off the alien walls. The interior was unlike anything they had encountered before, with strange symbols and technology that hinted at an advanced civilization. As they ventured deeper into the wreckage, the life sign grew stronger, guiding them towards their target. In a dimly lit chamber, they finally discovered the source of the distress signal. There, amidst the debris and flickering lights, lay an injured alien female. Mark's training kicked in immediately. He approached the alien, who they would later learn was named Liana, with a mixture of caution and compassion. Liana's appearance was both familiar and foreign, humanoid in form but with distinct alien features that marked her as a member of the Vikaran species. Her body was covered in wounds, and it was clear that she needed immediate medical attention. Without hesitation, Mark sprang into action. He carefully assessed Liana's injuries and began administering emergency first aid. The rest of the team secured the area, keeping watch for any potential threats, while Mark worked to stabilize the alien's condition. As Mark tended to Liana's wounds, a spark of understanding passed between them. Despite their obvious differences, there was a shared sense of vulnerability and trust. Liana's eyes, though alien in appearance, conveyed a mix of fear and gratitude that transcended species barriers. Realizing the delicate nature of their discovery, Mark made a split-second decision. They couldn't risk taking Liana back to their main base. The political implications could be disastrous. Instead, he decided to transport her to an abandoned bunker he knew of, where she could recover in secret. As they carefully moved Liana to their ship, Mark couldn't help but feel that this encounter was the beginning of something much larger. The rescue of this alien girl was not just an act of compassion. It was a pivotal moment that would challenge the existing prejudices between humans and Vikarans, potentially reshaping the future of interspecies relations. The team's hearts raced with a mixture of excitement and apprehension as they prepared to depart with their unexpected passenger. They knew that their actions today would have far-reaching consequences, not just for themselves, but for humanity as a whole. As their ship disengaged from the wreckage and set course for the secret bunker, they couldn't help but wonder what adventures and challenges lay ahead in this newfound connection between their two species. Dr. Elena Vane, a highly skilled physician with a background in family medicine, sprang into action as soon as Liana was brought to the secret bunker. Her experience in women's health and addiction medicine proved invaluable in this critical situation. Dr. Vane quickly assessed Liana's condition, drawing on her extensive medical training and experience as a chief medical officer. She recognized the urgency of the situation and immediately began to implement emergency medical procedures. Her innovative approach to patient care, honed through years of working in challenging environments, allowed her to adapt quickly to the unique physiology of her alien patient. The team worked tirelessly to stabilize Liana's condition. Dr. Vane utilized her knowledge of emergency medicine to address the most pressing issues first. She administered life-saving treatments, carefully monitoring Liana's vital signs and adjusting the care plan as needed. The doctor's experience in spearheading telemedicine services proved beneficial, as she was able to consult with off-site specialists to ensure the best possible care for her extraterrestrial patient. As the hours passed, Liana's condition began to improve. Dr. Vane's dedication and skill were evident as she worked around the clock, ensuring that every aspect of Liana's care was meticulously managed. The team's efforts paid off as Liana's vital signs slowly stabilized, giving them hope for her recovery. Despite their best efforts, the team faced significant communication barriers. Liana's alien physiology and language presented unique challenges that Dr. Vane and her team had to overcome. They relied heavily on nonverbal cues and improvised communication methods to understand Liana's needs and convey their intentions. Dr. Vane's experience in working with diverse populations and her commitment to decreasing linguistic and cultural barriers in healthcare proved invaluable. She employed various techniques to establish trust and understanding with Liana, including the use of simple gestures, facial expressions, and visual aids. The team also had to navigate the complex legal and ethical implications of treating an alien patient. They were acutely aware of the potential consequences of their actions, both in terms of intergalactic relations and Earth's laws regarding undocumented individuals seeking medical care. However, Dr. Vane remained steadfast in her commitment to providing the best possible care, regardless of Liana's origin or status. As Liana's condition continued to improve, the team began to consider the long-term implications of their actions. They knew that their decision to save this alien life could have far-reaching consequences for human-alien relations. Yet they remained focused on their immediate goal, ensuring Liana's survival and recovery. As Liana's condition stabilized, the human crew faced the challenge of bridging the gap between their two species. The process of building trust began with Liana's recovery, which served as a foundation for cultural exchange and the formation of a lasting bond. Dr. Elena Vane and her team worked tirelessly to ensure Liana's full recovery. Their dedication and innovative approach to patient care allowed them to adapt quickly to the unique physiology of their alien patient. As Liana regained her strength, she began to show signs of curiosity about her human saviors. The team's efforts to communicate with Liana during her recovery laid the groundwork for a deeper understanding between the two species. They relied heavily on nonverbal cues and improvised communication methods to convey their intentions and understand Liana's needs. This process of overcoming communication barriers became a crucial step in establishing trust. As Liana's health improved, both parties recognized the opportunity for a meaningful cultural exchange. The humans, eager to learn about Liana's civilization, shared information about Earth's history, technological advancements, and societal structures. In return, Liana began to reveal aspects of her own culture, providing insights into the Vakaran way of life. This exchange of knowledge went beyond mere facts and figures. It encompassed the sharing of art, music, and cultural practices, allowing both sides to gain a deeper appreciation for each other's values and beliefs. The team understood that this exchange was not just a snapshot of their current cultures, but a comprehensive picture of their species' histories and the evolution of their respective civilizations. As the cultural exchange progressed, a strong bond began to form between Liana and the human crew. The shared experience of her rescue and recovery created a unique connection that transcended their biological differences. The humans' compassion and willingness to risk their own safety to save Liana had a profound impact on her perception of humanity. This bond was further strengthened by the realization that both species shared common values, such as the importance of cooperation, empathy, and the pursuit of knowledge. The humans' genuine interest in understanding Vakaran culture and their openness to sharing their own experiences helped to foster a sense of mutual respect and trust. As the days passed, Liana and the human crew found themselves engaging in more personal conversations, sharing stories of their homeworlds, families, and aspirations. This deepening relationship served as a microcosm of what could be possible on a larger scale between their two civilizations. The process of building trust between Liana and the humans was not without its challenges. Cultural misunderstandings and moments of confusion were inevitable. However, both parties approached these obstacles with patience and a willingness to learn, which ultimately strengthened their bond. As trust grew, so did the excitement about the possibilities that this newfound relationship could bring. The human crew began to see Liana not just as an alien they had rescued, but as a friend and potential ally in the vast expanse of space. They recognized that this connection could be the key to unlocking new frontiers of cooperation and understanding between their species. As the bond between Liana and the human crew strengthened, a new challenge emerged on the horizon. The peaceful interlude was shattered when Ethan Davis's urgent voice came through the communication system, alerting the team to an unknown fleet headed straight for Earth. The observatory's advanced detection systems had picked up a massive fleet of unidentified spacecraft approaching Earth at an alarming rate. Initial observations ruled out the possibility of these being asteroids or any known celestial bodies. The controlled movement of the fleet suggested an intelligent force behind their approach. As the hours ticked by, the tension in the control room became palpable. The team worked tirelessly to analyze the incoming data, their faces pale with concern as they shared updates in hushed tones. The gravity of the situation was clear. Earth was facing an imminent threat from an unknown alien force. In this critical moment, Liana's presence proved invaluable. Her knowledge of interstellar civilizations and advanced technology provided crucial insights into the potential capabilities of the approaching fleet. She shared information about various alien species and their battle strategies, giving the human team a strategic advantage they wouldn't have had otherwise. Liana explained that if the invaders were anything like her own species, they might be coming to Earth to colonize it. She suggested a bold strategy, preparing all of Earth's nuclear weapons and essentially holding the planet hostage. If the aliens were hostile and wished to cleanse the planet, the threat of making Earth uninhabitable might serve as a deterrent. With Liana's tactical knowledge and the combined efforts of the human team, preparations for the impending conflict began in earnest. The team focused on several key strategies. A plan was devised to create a shield of space debris around Earth by destroying select satellites. This would potentially destroy or hinder the alien spacecraft entering Earth's orbit, buying valuable time for further preparations. The team prepared to exploit the vulnerabilities of the alien ships during their atmospheric entry. They planned to use Terminal High Altitude Area Defense (THAAD) systems to intercept the incoming spacecraft when their sensors would be disrupted by the extreme heat of re-entry. Recognizing the potential for a prolonged conflict, the team began planning for small, guerrilla-style operations. They understood that making the invasion as costly and nightmarish as possible for the aliens might be their best chance at eventual withdrawal. Drawing from naval battle strategies, the team considered various formations and maneuvers that could give them an advantage. They focused on rectangular movements, which offered benefits such as easier following in thick smoke and minimized collision risks. As the alien fleet drew closer, the combined human and alien team worked tirelessly to prepare Earth's defenses. The looming threat had united them in a common cause, and they were determined to face the challenge head-on, no matter the odds. The human-alien alliance faced its first major test as an enemy vessel approached Earth's defenses. The team's preparations were about to be put to the ultimate test, showcasing the strength of their newfound cooperation. As the alien ship entered Earth's orbit, the human-alien team sprang into action. They implemented their carefully crafted strategy, utilizing a combination of tactical maneuvers and advanced weaponry. The debris shield, created by destroying select satellites, proved effective in hindering the enemy spacecraft's entry. The team's use of Terminal High Altitude Area Defense (THAAD) systems during the alien ship's atmospheric entry was particularly successful. As predicted, the extreme heat of re-entry disrupted the enemy's sensors, making them vulnerable to interception. This tactical advantage allowed the human forces to land several critical hits on the invading vessel. Liana's tactical knowledge proved invaluable during the engagement. Her insights into alien battle strategies and technology allowed the human forces to anticipate and counter the enemy's moves effectively. She guided the team in exploiting weaknesses in the alien ship's defenses that would have otherwise gone unnoticed. Drawing from her experience, Liana suggested focusing on the enemy vessel's propulsion systems. This strategy paid off as the human forces managed to disable the alien ship's engines, leaving it stranded and vulnerable in Earth's orbit. The defeat of the enemy vessel marked a significant turning point in the conflict. As the disabled alien ship drifted in orbit, unable to continue its assault, a wave of relief and excitement swept through the human-alien team. This victory not only boosted morale but also validated the effectiveness of their collaborative efforts. In the aftermath of the battle, the team quickly secured the enemy vessel. Following Liana's advice, they were careful not to destroy the ship, understanding its potential value for intelligence gathering and technological advancements. The captured vessel promised to yield valuable insights into the invading force's capabilities and intentions. The celebration that followed was a testament to the growing bond between humans and their alien allies. As the team reveled in their success, they recognized that this victory was just the beginning. They had proven that together, they could stand against seemingly insurmountable odds. However, amidst the jubilation, the team remained acutely aware of the challenges that lay ahead. They knew that this was likely just the first wave of a larger invasion force. With renewed determination, they began to analyze the captured vessel and prepare for the next phase of the conflict, ready to face whatever threats the vast expanse of space might throw their way. As the human-alien alliance geared up for the impending conflict, their first priority was to gather crucial intelligence about the enemy. The team recognized the importance of understanding their adversaries' capabilities, weaknesses, and strategic goals. They employed advanced radar systems and surveillance technologies to track the movements of the alien fleet. The Alliance also focused on deciphering the alien sensory capabilities and tactical preferences. This information was vital for developing effective countermeasures and strategies. The team analyzed data from previous encounters, including the captured enemy vessel, to gain insights into the invaders' technology and potential biological weapons. With the threat looming, the Alliance worked tirelessly to enhance Earth's defensive capabilities. They dispersed military assets across the globe to prevent them from being wiped out in orbital attacks. This strategy, inspired by plans for nuclear showdowns with terrestrial adversaries, aimed to preserve crucial resources for the upcoming battle. The team also invested in upgrading existing weapons systems and developing new technologies to counter the alien threat. They explored the potential of nuclear weapons as a last resort, recognizing that these might be the most effective tools against the advanced alien technology. The Alliance developed a multifaceted approach to combat the alien invasion. The team prepared for a prolonged conflict, aiming to wear down the enemy's resources and resolve over time. They designed and began constructing offensive launch sites and vehicles to take the fight beyond Earth's atmosphere. In case of initial defeat, plans were made to disperse military forces into cells for guerrilla-style attacks. Strategies were developed to abandon urban areas and utilize wilderness regions as hotbeds of rebellion. The Alliance also considered the possibility of negotiation as a long-term strategy. They sought to understand the alien society, morals, and values to find potential points of alignment and neutralize areas of contention. As preparations intensified, the human-alien team remained acutely aware of the challenges ahead. They knew that the upcoming battle would test the limits of their newfound alliance, and the fate of Earth hung in the balance. With determination and ingenuity, they stood ready to face the cosmic threat, united in their resolve to defend their home against the impending invasion. The Human-Alien Alliance launched a daring assault on the enemy base, drawing inspiration from historical military strategies. They employed a multifaceted approach, combining ground forces with air support to penetrate the base's defenses. The team carefully advanced, using cover and overwatch tactics to avoid running into alien patrols. The Alliance's upgraded weapons systems proved crucial in the battle. They had dispersed military assets globally to prevent orbital attacks from wiping out their resources, a strategy inspired by plans for nuclear showdowns with terrestrial adversaries. This foresight allowed them to maintain a strong offensive capability throughout the assault. Liana's role in the final battle was pivotal. Drawing from her knowledge of alien technology and tactics, She led a covert infiltration mission into the heart of the enemy base. Her team's objective was to locate and neutralize the base's command center, which would disrupt the aliens' ability to coordinate their forces effectively. As they navigated through the multi-level environment of the alien base, Liana's team took advantage of high vantage points to gain an edge in aim and defense against enemy troops. They encountered resistance from various alien species, including sectoids and other formidable adversaries. The turning point of the battle came when Liana's team successfully located the alien command center. In a fierce firefight, they managed to destroy the critical components of the facility, effectively cutting off the aliens' ability to coordinate their forces. This action had an immediate and dramatic effect on the course of the battle. With the destruction of the command center, the alien forces lost their tactical cohesion. Their air support, which had been a significant advantage, was suddenly rendered ineffective. The Human-Alien Alliance seized this opportunity, launching a coordinated counterattack that pushed the invaders back on all fronts. The United States Marine Corps' jets played a crucial role in this phase of the battle. They engaged the alien wedge ships in intense dogfights, demonstrating superior piloting skills and technology. The USMC pilots destroyed at least 20 wedge ships without losing a single FA-18 fighter jet, showcasing their exceptional combat prowess. As the battle raged on, the Alliance's forces pressed their advantage. The aliens suffered heavy infantry casualties and extremely heavy air losses, both due to the command center's destruction and their unsuccessful dogfights with the F/A-18S. The tide of the war had decisively turned in favor of the Human-Alien Alliance. The final battle lasted for 24 hours before the Alliance could fully secure victory. Without their air support and tactical coordination, the alien forces were unable to maintain their earlier dominance. The Human-Alien Alliance's strategy, combining Liana's infiltration mission with a coordinated assault, had successfully repelled the invasion and saved Earth from the alien threat. As the dust settled from the final battle, humanity faced the monumental task of rebuilding. The alliance between humans and their former alien adversaries proved crucial in this endeavor. Drawing inspiration from historical experiences, the rebuilding efforts focused on reconstructing society, redefining rules, and recreating infrastructure to address the unimaginable trauma and loss. The United States took a leading role in these efforts, recognizing the need to defend its interests and values against new threats and competitors in a rapidly changing world. This approach extended beyond Earth, as the Alliance began to envision a future that included space exploration and colonization. The Human-Alien Alliance that emerged from the conflict became a cornerstone of the new era of peace. This partnership exemplified the importance of strengthening relationships with existing allies and building new ones, a strategy that had proven effective in terrestrial conflicts. The Alliance's focus shifted from warfare to cooperation in various fields, including technology exchange and scientific research. This collaboration led to significant advancements in space exploration capabilities, with the aliens sharing their knowledge of warp technology, artificial gravity, and nanotechnology. With the threat of invasion behind them, humanity and their alien allies turned their gaze towards the stars. NASA, in collaboration with its new extraterrestrial partners, implemented an innovative and sustainable program of exploration. This initiative aimed to enable human expansion across the solar system, building upon the community of industrial, international, and academic partnerships forged during the conflict. The Alliance's efforts in space exploration were driven by fundamental questions about humanity's place in the universe. They sought to answer queries such as, why are we here? How did it all begin? And are we alone? This quest for knowledge united the world, inspiring the next generation of thinkers, engineers, and scientists. The backbone of this deep space exploration program included the development of the Space Launch System, SLS, the Orion spacecraft, and the Gateway Lunar Command Module. These technologies, combined with the advanced alien systems, allowed for unprecedented access to the solar system and beyond. As humanity looked to the stars, they did so not as conquerors, but as explorers and peacekeepers. The lessons learned from the conflict and subsequent alliance had instilled a deep appreciation for cooperation and mutual understanding. This new perspective promised to shape humanity's approach to future encounters with other civilizations, ensuring that the hard-won peace would extend far beyond Earth's boundaries.